Hi, welcome to Giulio's Bar. Today we're gonna mix my Martinez. So I already shot this video once and I tried two Martinez, and in the end I wasn't quite happy with it, so I had to go back to the drawing board and actually the whiteboard. So if you care to follow me, we have to do some whiteboard time. So the first version of the Martinez I tried had 45 milliliters of Martin Miller's really normal plain gin, dry gin, 50 milliliter Whitley orange, blood orange. It's a gin I got recently. It has a lot of orange flavor, and only in the background it really feels like a gin. Then I went on with 30 ml of Del Professore Vermouth Rosso, 50 ml of Dolan, dry vermouth, 1 tablespoon of Maraschino, 1 tablespoon of dry Curacao to divide the sweet part, and then 2 dashes of orange bitters. This came out as a pretty dry affair. So the second version of the cocktail I tried, I switched the orange bitters for 1 dash of Angostura, like more classical, and I could do this because anyway I had the Whitley orange, which I was gonna keep, and that was giving enough orange flavor already. I kept the sweet part exactly the same. Then I lower the Dolan to only 10 milliliters. I switch back the Del Professore to the normal Antica formula, and that was just like, really I could go either way, but I wanted just to try if it gave some different nuances. I kept the 50 milliliters of Whitley orange exactly the same, and then I switched the gin to a Thompson Brothers gin. It's a pretty expensive gin. It has a really sweet smell, but it tastes dry, and it was kind of interesting. It came out a more woody thing. And so what I liked from this change was definitely the Angostura and the lowering of Dolan. But something was still missing, and when I was about to fall asleep that night, I saw the light. And the light was that the main problem with these recipes was that they were missing the maltiness of the default recipe with the Geneva. So I decided to put the Geneva. And so at the end, the recipe I'm going to propose today is going to be 2 dashes of Angostura. I think that's even better. So up the dashes of Angostura to give a bit more spice. The sweet part still exactly the same. I switch the Dolan for the Cocchi Americano, which I don't know, I guess it's just my favorite, and I tried it and it just works really well. Kept the 30 milliliters of Antica formula, kept the Whitley orange the same, but then split the gin part, the extra gin part, between some Martin Miller's, which I would say is like a filler, 50 milliliters of Martin Miller's, and then 30 milliliters of Geneva, which will bring back all that maltiness we were missing, which in the IBA version I guess is made up by raising the vermouth, and so that's gonna cover the dryness of the gin. But because I wanted to keep the vermouth a bit more in the background, then I was missing some of the sweetness and maltiness of the affair. So today I'm gonna propose this my mix, my Martinez for 2021. I don't know, I can always change the idea in the future. So now that I explain you my plan, let's get right to mixing. 2 dashes of Angostura, Oh, that went a bit out. Okay. 1 tablespoon of dry curacao. Of course, Pierre Ferrand is my choice nowadays. Then 1 teaspoon of Luxardo Maraschino, my favorite. I just found out some people really hates Maraschino, and especially the Luxardo Maraschino, and I will have no idea why, because it's delicious in my opinion. Then 10 milliliters of Cocchi Americano. Which is, in my opinion, a more mellow, interesting flavor compared to the Dolan. Then 30 milliliters of sweet vermouth, Antica Formula, our standard vermouth. Sweet or Italian vermouth with this. Then 15 milliliters of Whitley blood orange gin, and this is gonna be enough to give that orange Whitley Nil and crafted gin. This comes at 43%. Then 50 milliliters of Martin Miller's Filler's gin, just like it's filler between the orange gin and the Geneva. We don't want either orange gin or Geneva to take over. And the Geneva, where did I leave it? Both Geneva comes at 42%, and we're gonna use 30 milliliters. Again, this is more funky, more malty, and less junipery than a normal dry gin. And now that we have everything, let's just give it a stir on this perennial quest to find the perfect Martinez. And let's double strain this bad boy. There you go, and I'm gonna finish it with lemon peel. I prefer it. I prefer it also because I found this really nice organic lemons. Let's there you go. My Martinez. Julius Martinez 2021. Cheers. This is a really good Martinez. The Geneva is key to bring back some maltiness. I think it probably brings it back to the origins of a Martinez, which lays in the Manhattan. The orange bit of flavor is there, it's nice, but not overpowering, because we used only 8 teaspoons of curacao. We didn't go overboard. And also it's not overboard even the maraschino flavor, which we only use 1 teaspoon. And the rest complement this drink perfectly. As I said, the Miller is just there to fill in between the orange gin of Whitley Neo and the Geneva. These are probably my 2 favorite vermouth, white and red. Also by adding 2 dashes of Angostura, he has a bit more kick to it in the flavor department. I prefer this lemon peel, and it's everything I like. It's an assemble of all the recipe of Martinez I tried so far, and just my Martinez. Would I mix it all the time like this with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients? Maybe not. If I don't feel like it, probably I'm just gonna stick to the IBA recipe or a slight variation on that. But this is really great. I'm happy I found at least some resolution to this Martinez pursuit. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, do whatever you want. Steal yourself a drink, and I will see you next time. Cheers. And happy Christmas. Or whatever you celebrate.